Yo guys, it's Footmaster here, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. We're going to be predicting and explaining my concepts and my thoughts on this new leaked promo called What If. Now before we get into this, I just want to make it 100% clear that this is not confirmed by like EA or anything like that, but there's this very reliable page on Instagram called 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒 who leak lots of stuff like Team of the Weeks and objectives like Fofana, Future Star Objective. They leaked him and they've been doing this for ages. They always leak stuff along with people like Footwatch, but this came along with 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐿 and they said that there's this new program coming called What If. We don't know what it's about, and they said that it's 99% confirmed that it's going to be this Friday instead of Carnival, which we had back in FIFA 19. I mean, we didn't have that in FIFA 20, but yeah, this is probably a very reliable source. But guys, it's still not 100% confirmed, so I'm just making that clear before I start this. But yeah, let's get into explaining my concepts and then let's get into the predictions. If you are new, make sure you smash the like and subscribe for weekly content. We do predictions, series, pack openings, streams, all that kind of good stuff, so you don't want to miss out, and put the post notification bell so you know when I'm going to stream or upload. And yeah, let's get into the explanations. Now, one of the things that people were stirring about was like, could they do something that like they boost one stat by a lot but decrease one by another? But the problem with this is Rule Breakers was literally that, so I don't think EA will do this again. It would be kind of pointless repeating the promo again. They might as well just name it Rule Breakers 3. So I highly doubt EA would do that, and that's probably out of question. Now let me explain my first concept idea. Wow guys, as soon as I'm editing this, nearly finished, EA have just at 6 PM today, they fully put out this loading screen, which is very mysterious, and this literally like near confirms the What If promo is happening, because like what else can this be? Like it literally has a blank thing with just foot on it and question marks. Everyone's saying What If now, like all the big content creators. It's definitely What If, it has to be, it can't be anything else. So guys, 𝐓𝐈𝐿 are alright as well, go check them out man, they're actually sick. But yeah, so luckily EA haven't spoiled anything for this prediction video and explanation, because I can still do these concepts, because EA have not implied anything, they've just put a loading screen with nothing on basically. So my first concept idea is, what if EA meant what if as in like what if players went back to their old positions? So for example, credit to the card designer by the way, I didn't make the actual card itself. For example, Gareth Bale, he played left back a bit in his career for Spurs, so I made his card a left back card, and I basically decreased his shooting by a lot. I upped his defending a lot to make him a very usable left back. And imagine if this card was in FIFA, like it would be actually insane. It would just be a really cool concept idea to have players in their old positions. It would be very cool to see where they used to play in their career. But yeah, I think this concept idea is a pretty cool one, and let me know if you want to see this as the What If promo down below. My second concept idea, big up the card designer on this one as well, but my second concept idea was, imagine if like EA meant what if as in what if players had more stats to make them usable. So for example, I've picked Harry Maguire as the example, because his pace is so low in this game. It's like 54 or something like that, really low. He's not usable in the game, but I thought what if as in what if they made his pace higher? So like what if they gave him like 80 pace with an 88 rated card? Like look how sick this card would be, and it would get green links to people like Kyle Walker, informed centre back, loads of Prem players, Man United players, English players. I think it would be a really cool concept. Let me know down below if you want to see this as the What If promo. And yeah, I think it would be a pretty decent concept. Now my next two concepts are literally concepts, and that's it. This is never going to happen. Like EA would never do this because it's kind of illegal for them to do it. But once again, big up these two card designers. I don't know if they have socials, but if they do, go check them out as well, because they made the card designs. But the first one of these is like, imagine if what if meant like what if players could change their nationality or club. So as an example, I've used Mkhitaryan because he's Armenian, and there's not many like really high rated Armenian players in FIFA at all, so he only links to Serie A players, to be honest. But imagine if he changed his nationality to France. Like EA could never do this because it's illegal, but just imagine if that happened. Like imagine if they got rights or something, which would be crazy, but that would just be incredible. Like he could link to Mbappe and all these other French players. And like, I've also given him boosted stats, so I've put him up to 90 rated as well. And I've changed his position to the position he's played most in his career, which is cam. And also my second concept of these is, what if like he changed clubs? So like, I've put him back at Arsenal because he used to play for Arsenal, and with Arsenal you'd get many more links to like 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, if he gets a special card would be nice. People like Odegaard, who hopefully will get special cards, stuff like that, and Prem players as well. So that would be a really cool concept to have. And let me know if you think this concept is your favorite and you really want to see it happen, even though it's very unlikely. Alright guys, so now it's time to get into my predictions for this what if promo. Now, as the main point of this concept, I've based these players off people who have been very injury prone in their careers and therefore haven't had like lived up to their main potential. But that's not the main thing. Like, people are saying, oh, it can't be flops or anything like that, because that's disrespectful, and I completely get that. So I've made it people who were like very injury prone in their careers and like what their card would have looked like at the highest level for a lot of time. And some of these players still have time to like hopefully recover from their injury problems. Like, some of them are really young, but some are much older and are like towards the end of their career now. But it's nothing to do with being a flop or anything like that. They were all amazing players. That's why they're getting cards in the first place. It's just to see like their potential and like what they could have been without injuries in their careers. Now, the first player, as you saw in the thumbnail, is going to be Ousmane Dembele. Now, big up to the person who designed this card as well. Go check them out. I don't know if he'll get in this promo because this card is gonna be so broken. Like, you know, when his freeze card got released, it was so hyped with him and St. Maximin freeze cards with 5-star. This guy would be one of the best cards in the game by far, and his 86 card is really amazing as it is. Like, imagine if he got another special on top of this. And the reason why he's a right wing is because he's played most of his games in his career at right wing, so I position changed him and I've upped his stats a lot. Now, this card would be like, when it comes out, like 2-3 mil, probably more, because like 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Future Stars was 3 mil when it came out, and he's 4-star. This Dembele is 5-star. I know he's not a striker, but come on now, like, his links, he gets a link to Mbappe,
to all French players and the Liga players as well.
And he gets this card would be absolutely incredible to be in this promo.
Now, next in this promo, I've picked Jack Wilshere. Now, the reason why I've picked Jack Wilshere, as you know, I'm an Arsenal fan, but of course, like, he was such an amazing player in his like years at Arsenal, like especially like in his prime, like 2012, 13, 11 years, around those times. And like, the problem with him was he was always getting injured, like really bad. As you can see by this picture I found on the internet, this is the injuries he suffered at Arsenal and during like most of his career so far. Like, now he's back at Bournemouth and playing, but he's had quite a few injuries that have prevented him from playing recently. But he's had a lot of injuries at Arsenal that prevented him from getting to the levels that he could have, because like his ability was amazing. He was such a good player for Arsenal in those years that I mentioned, but he did fall off a lot because of his injuries, and he eventually got sold, which is a bit sad, but he deserved this card because of that. And yeah, this card would be pretty sick with very high dribbling and passing, because that is very accurate, because in real life this guy's dribbling and passing is immaculate. And yeah, I think it would be a decent card to have in the promo. He does only link to championship players, but he's English, so he links to English players, which is good as well. Next in this promo concept, I've picked Marco Reus. Now, as you know guys, this is not all about players like Jack Wilshere who are like coming towards the end of their careers and stuff. Like, Reus is a very good technical player in real life, but he is injured a lot, like throughout seasons. This is what the concept's about: people who are very injury prone. He's out for long periods of seasons because of his injuries. This card would be sick. Like, I've upgraded it +3 from his rule breakers, which, as you know, rule breakers, like, one stat gets massively upgraded and one stat gets massively downgraded. So I've upgraded this card straight from his gold card, which is pretty sick because he's a 90 rated card, and he gets green links with every German Dortmund player as well, like Sancho and Haaland, and he gets soft links to every German, so it'd be a sick card to have. Next in my predictions, I've picked Gareth Bale. Now, the reason for this is because at Tottenham he was an absolute machine. Like, he was one of the best players in the Prem at that time, so he deserves a high rating, like an 89 rating, which is a +6 from his 83 ones to watch, which has flopped this year. Like, he barely played this year. The reason why I've put him in this promo is because he's always injured. Like, the thing that's let him down massively is he should be a world-class player right now, but the problem is for Real Madrid, he's been injured a lot of the time he was there, so he didn't get played as much as he'd like. And yeah, I believe he's quality, but I just think he's like, his stamina's not great either in real life, so he doesn't play like the full 90 minutes a lot, so that's again something to do with injuries. But yeah, his card would be insane. Like, it'd be pretty sick. It'd be a really nice card as well, and it would link to like all the Prem players. Not many links outside of that, but it'd be a good card to be in the promo. Next in the promo, I've chosen Aaron Ramsey. Now guys, I'm going to speed this up with the explanations a bit because I've realised I don't want this video to be too long for you lot, but I've picked Aaron Ramsey because at Arsenal he had very good moments there. I can't lie, he had a very good career at Arsenal, but again, he's one of those players, like, especially at Juventus now, he's been injured for a long time there. Like, he plays on and off when he should be playing all the time, but it's because of his injury problems. He had a few at Arsenal as well, very long-term injuries in his career, and I just think he needs a promo card that makes him usable in the game, and it'd be a very nice one as well, with green links to people like Ronaldo, Cuadrado, man of the match, and Bale if he gets one, and he'd be a very nice all-rounded centre mid. Next in my predictions, I've picked Thiago. Now the reason for this is because, as you can tell by this season, like, he's barely played for Liverpool, and that's due to injuries, of course. He's a very good player, like, but he's just always injured a lot, and when he's injured, he's out for a while, as you can see by the Liverpool, and this is the problem. Like, his ones to watch is not getting upgraded anytime soon, which is similar to Bale, because they're both very injury prone, so I think he should get a promo card to maybe make that better. Like, it won't upgrade his ones to watch, of course. I forgot to mention that, guys. That's not how it works with promo cards, but he needs a card that will make him usable as well, because his like gold card is not usable at all. The card would be very sick with high dribbling and passing, very high dribbling and passing, and he's Spanish, so he links with all the Spanish people, and he's from the Prem, Liverpool, so he gets green links with Mane, Salah, and he links with Prem as well, so he's got very good links. Now next in the promo, I've picked another Liverpool player, 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒, who of course was a former Arsenal player, and like Ramsey, they both had very bad injury problems. Like, Chamberlain still does to this day. Like, he's so good. Like, he's had very good goals and performances for Arsenal and Liverpool, but he's always injured. Like, he's always been like that. I've given him a +3 from his 85 player moments SBC card. His card is like all round amazing. It's like hooligan, and if this card is released, it would be absolutely insane. Links wise, he gets links with every English person. He's got very good links. Now next, I've picked Douglas Costa. Now the reason why I've chosen him to be in this promo is because throughout his career he's been very injury prone. For Juventus he was injured quite a lot, and for Bayern he's now quite injured a lot on and off. The reason why he's 89 rated is because he's already got a rule breaker card which is 87 rated, so I've given him a +2 from that. And as you know before, as I said, with rule breakers, 1 or 2 stats will be significantly different, because rule breakers was special in the way that one stat got really highly upgraded and one got really highly downgraded. So his pace will be like near maximum, which will be insane, and the card will be pretty sick. He does have a 3-star weak foot, which is really annoying, but he has 5-star skills, which is sick. The links he gets are sick as well. He gets links to Neymar, soft link, and he gets green links to people like Lewandowski and loads of Bayern players. So yeah, the card would be a sick card to get in the promo. Now next in the promo, I've chosen another Bayern Munich player, and that's going to be Sane. Now the reason why I've chose Sane is because for Man City and sometimes for Bayern, he can get injured quite a lot. His stamina isn't the greatest as well, which doesn't help with that, so he's quite injury prone. For Man City, he was very good. He had a very strong career there, and for Bayern, he's been very good as well, but he's had the on and off injury, which is why I've put him in this promo, and the card would be insane. Like, especially with the upgrade to his stamina, he'd be much more usable than his ones to watch, which hasn't received any upgrades so far, but the card would be sick. He'd have near max pace, very good shooting, dribbling, passing, and decent physicals as well with that stamina upgrade, and he offers very good links, of course, with that Lewandowski, that Costa if he got in the same promo, which would be amazing, and he gets links to all the Bundesliga and German players. Now next in the promo, I've included Alexis Sanchez. Now he had an incredible career at Arsenal. But the main reason why I've put him in this promo is because injuries ruined his career at Man United, to be honest. Even though he didn't play as much, but that was due to injuries, and it hasn't got much better. Like, for Inter, he's been pretty decent, don't get me wrong, but he's not played in every game because of his injuries and fitness a lot. So I think he defo deserves this card, or a flashback card, people have been saying, because he got one last year as well. The card would be pretty sick. Like, links wise, there's not many good Chilean players in the game, but he links with Inter people, so he gets a green link to Lautaro Martinez, Romelu Lukaku. So yeah, it would be a very nice card, and I want to see him get a special card. Next player I've picked is Samuel Umtiti. Now, the reason why I've picked him is because he's very injury prone, like, throughout his career. Like, for Barcelona, he's very on and off with his fitness. Like, I see him in the starting lineup sometimes, and then sometimes he's not playing, and he can be out for a while. Like, he used to start in the French national team, and now he doesn't anymore, I don't think. Like, I don't think I've seen him in there for a year or two. The card would be pretty decent. Like, don't get me wrong, Varane will probably still be better, but this guy's got very nice dribbling and passing, much better than Varane's, but defending and physicals would be pretty average for an 86 rated centre-back. But the links are sick. Like, he gets a green link with Varane, of course, and a lot of other players, like Barcelona players like De Jong, so it'd be a decent card to get in the promo. And my final player I've picked for this promo is going to be Marcelo. Now, I know what you're thinking, what the hell is that card? Basically, what I've thought is, because EA, like, are kind of not giving out as many flashbacks as they did last year. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be surprised if this card would be a flashback, but I thought last year's 88 flashback was a bit disrespectful, because, like, Marcelo is way better than 88, and it said flashback to Team of the Year last year, and his Team of the Year was really high rated the year before that, so I don't get where EA were coming from, but he should have at least a 92 rated flashback, because this guy has had an insane career. His career is slowly coming to an end, but he's very injury prone throughout his career, which is why, of course, he's in this promo. Without his injuries, he could have played many more games, but he still had an amazing career. And imagine if this card came out, it'd be so ridiculous. It'd be the best left back in the game, probably, apart from Alphonso Davies' Team of the Year. But look at the stats, he can shoot and do everything. The only problem is his work rates, but the card is just incredible. And of course, he gets green links with Varane, and he gets a soft link to Neymar, which would be insane.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash the like, subscribe if you are new, check out all my socials down below, go follow them up as well. I let you know when I stream and stuff like that, and I post FIFA content sometimes on Instagram and Twitter. But let me know down in the comments, guys, what concept you think is the best for this promo, and what cards you want to see in this promo as well. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Footmaster, and I'm out. Peace.